Alright guys, I know I've been gone for a while, but I have a new surprise. We got ourselves a street tractor. So, figured it was time for a change, so unfortunately, the Duramax is gone. However, now we have ourselves a fun toy. It runs pretty good. I'm gonna actually dyno it in a couple weeks. 12mm P-pump, 5x20s, bullseye, 475, 87, 10 housing, fire pump comp 3 trans, completely rust free. The paint's a little rough, but I already paint that unit. So the tires have done a couple burnouts. Other than that, it's in pretty nice shape. You know, power windows, power seat, full manual. The headliner needs addressing, but as you see our Amazon box over there, we're gonna take care of that today. That's part of what this video is gonna be about. So we're gonna rip this headliner out, and I got a black suede headliner we're gonna put in place. So yeah, I'm gonna gather all the tools, and we'll make this a little how-to slash ride along slash here's the new truck video. All right, so second gen with the cracked dash. Imagine that. You're gonna take out these little clips here and here. There's 2 bolts in there. Remove this grab handle. On that one, just gonna pull the pins out, and then you're gonna pull these off. There's little clips behind here that hold them on. Just pull those off. Pull these off. Same way you move this little cover. Hard to do with one hand. Move that cover. Bolt behind there. Same thing. Up here. Screw. Screw. This pops off. There's a screw right there. Screw, screw. The front will lean down. Pop that out. Same thing. These back panels are held in with, I think, T25s. Pop these off. Screw here. On this, pop the cover off. As you can see, screw here, here. One bolt that. Move it down. Slide it up inside. And then once you do that, that should be mostly it. We'll drop it down. If I'm forgetting any, we'll get back to that part. Ta-da! Taking it out of the passenger side would be the best. As for these back ones, they just pull out like that. Everything else is pretty much like I explained it. So yeah, we got her out. I'm pretty sure there's a couple different ways to do this. What I'm gonna do, because it's the easy way, and I'm just gonna feel like it. I'm just gonna go through this whole thing, just rub my hands over it, get any of this, like, you know, you can see this kind of, ta-da, all the loose off of it. Just gonna rub it all over real good, massage it in, make sure I get all this loose, broke off of it. And then I'll blow it off the air hose, and we'll start laying fabric. All right, so I went ahead, wiped it all down, and I actually, I was gonna wire wheel it. I had a split second, I was gonna do it right, but then I changed my mind. Ideally, what you would wanna do is you would want to get a wire wheel on a grinder or drill, and you would want to wire wheel this top layer of foam off, okay? It's down to right there. You can see how you can, let's see. There we go. You can see those layers here. You want to take this layer of foam off and just stop at that layer right there where it turns white. That's your actual headliner. This right here is the old fabric that is delaminated from the previous fabric. Me personally, I like to do things the wrong way just to see how long they'll last. That way I can turn around and spend twice as long doing the job over again. But it might last, honestly. I don't know. I have a buddy that's done quite a few second gen headliners. That's what he does. He just wipes them down, goes right back at it. If it starts drooping, anything's going to look better than like this. If it goes bad, I'll do it right the second time. So let's go get our fabric out. Also, you need some good headliner adhesive. This is actually $30 a can, which is quite crazy. If you had a little rolling wheel, that would be ideal as well. You know, to roll the fabric on. Again, underprepared, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Because you know why? The only thing people are going to see on this truck is the tailgate when I take them to Applebee's. So, we've got us some nice black suede headliner. I think it's gonna look good. So I'm gonna go get me my razor so I can do a little cutting. And yeah, I'm gonna pull this out, lay it down on here, just lay it out flat. Then I'll probably just pull half right here, spray this half, and then just kind of slowly work a little bit, spray a little bit, work a little bit. Just make sure you get it to conform to all the little crooks and crannies. Once we get it to the end, stretch it real tight, spray the back, stretch around and stick it. Hopefully wrap our edges good. Hopefully last a decent little bit. All right, so we got her laid out. So like I said, I'm just gonna fold her like this. And I'm gonna spray and pray. Now, I'm gonna spray it and I'm gonna gently lay it over. I got this, so I'll be able to come across and just, you know, get down in there and just push it in. Of course, I'll be working on this side, so I'll be able to spray it and come in here and just, you know, really get it in there. A roller is ideal. You'd want a roller, but we're gonna make what we got work, so I'm gonna try and do just that. I don't really have a way to video while I do this, or I definitely would. But yeah, I'm just telling you what I'm gonna do. We'll see the finished product. All right, so we're back. Fabric is all laid. Wrapped all my corners, cut all my holes out and laid them out, you know, pulled through, wrapped. So yeah, just waiting on this a little bit to dry a little bit more. We're gonna throw her in. I think it came out pretty good. I got one hole I gotta poke. I poked a hole there just so I could find it. I'll have to clean that hole up. You know, the lights, you know, when the cover goes in for light, it'll cover that little slit. Same with the handles down there, it'll cover those slits, and you know, stuff bolts in there. And so yeah, so we're gonna reinstall opposite of how we took it out and see what it looks like. All right, just like that, it is done. Overall, probably rate this this job probably like a 4 out of 10. Difficulty wise, well, no, 4 out of 10 of enjoyment. Probably like a 7 out of 10 difficulty. And I'll be honest, the worst part about it is putting the headliner back in by yourself. But other than that, as you can see, rocking and rolling up in here. Jeez. I want to eventually take this back out and put a star liner in, or starlight in. Just gotta think they're cool, but there you go, guys. All done and wrapped up. Broke my dash right there, leaning on it. Imagine that it broke anyways. So that'd be next up on the list, dash replacement. But yep, that wraps that up.